2020 gotta re-up. Flexing on the niggas that don't wanna see me be up. Let me in my own, they don't know how I feel. Deceiver, I'ma win, leave your ass sitting on the bleachers. Got no friends, everybody just some leeches.
Ooh, how do you do this? Let me see. Okay, there we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The coronavirus.
Yes, amen. Well, ooh, it's all right. Ooh, take off the glasses, yeah.
Outbreak has spreaded.
All right, baby girl. Oh,
we
yeah.
are in danger.
Wait, hold up. Yo, why she doing that? Yo, what the hell going on? What channel was this?
I'm making this video to show you guys that this coronavirus, this cough, corona, it shouldn't stop your hustle, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys different ways to still make your business grow, to still get sales while this coronavirus is, happening. Because we don't know how long it's gonna last. Trump on the news with his orange looking self just capping. Oh, they're doing like we don't even know how long this is gonna last. So all my small businesses, to all my entrepreneurs, I know y'all home like oh my god, the corona, oh my god. Yes, this is a very serious matter, and it should not be taken lightly whatsoever. But however, this should not cause us to let us just relax and chill and just to slow down. Like, do you want to, God forbid, if the world ends, do you want to die and the last thing you were doing was watching Final Destination on Netflix? Like, do you want that to be your last moment? Love that I'm seeing small businesses, still working. They even have coupon codes that says quarantine, corona. Like, that's good marketing. Hey, that's good marketing. But this virus has caused many people to not order online, especially not to order from small businesses, because they don't know if the customer don't know if you're infected, and you're touching their product, and it's just a whole lot. So I'm gonna give you guys some real good tips to get through this coronavirus and to make your business keep booming. Look like I'm a New York dyke. Like, here's all my small businesses. Make sure you are keeping contact with your customers. I know I don't know if it differs from each state or whatever, but some post office have a delay. It's just a lot of complications with that. Make sure you stay in contact with your customers, because especially if they order from you like way before this whole corona thing started to spread. They're concerned and stuff. So make sure you keep in contact with them. If there's going to be a delay with your products, if you get your products from China or whatever, make sure you keep in contact with your customer. If the processing time is too long for your customer, make sure you just refund them. Don't have them waiting any longer, because you don't want to risk them not shopping with you ever in the future. So if they have a respectable decision, like, hey, I just want the refund, I can't wait that long, then just give them the refund like that. So good communication is very good. In this time, working on stuff that you always want to work on. Like, I know for my music artists out there, you spend this time working on new stuff. Like, work on new projects you want to put on, new inventory you want to put on your website. Work on editing your website, okay? Let's be real. All websites needs a little makeover here now and then. So take this time to work on your website. Check out different themes and stuff. Just make your business look good. Like, just take this time to work on your business. Make sure the website look good, because honestly, customers are very picky, especially with small businesses. They look at website, they look at shipping, they look at pictures, they look at quality, they look at reviews, okay? They look at that type of stuff. So if you're lacking in any of those, then more than likely they're not going to purchase from you. So stay working on your flaws that you have with your business. If you're not good at taking professional photos, make sure you practice on that. Next thing, vendors. I'm gonna talk to you guys about how to get a vendor. You're like, oh my god, well, this virus is coming from China or whatever. What else I'm gonna get a vendor from? So me personally, I don't discuss my vendor. My vendor's my personal plug. I don't get my stuff from China. I know this website, everybody going Alibaba.com. That's a pretty no website. Somebody asks, if you ask somebody, oh, where to get a vendor, they're gonna take you to Alibaba.com, and basically like here's a tip to find a vendor on Alibaba if you are like very careful where you want to get it from. Yeah, from Brazil. They have a lot of options like in the search box. Guys, vendors from China, whatever, check on them and be like, yo, like, are you good? Now let me stop. Oh, you know, is everything good or whatever? Like, honestly, I know y'all might not want to, but if your vendor is infected or something happens, I'll just advise to find a different vendor. You don't want to risk that issue of, you know, your products being defected and everything. You guys want to talk about how to start a clothing line, so basically this is where I keep my clothing. As y'all see from my previous videos, I got my sweatsuits up in there. They're all in plastic, and then I got this is a design that I'm working on currently, so I just put it there. But yeah, this is where I keep my sweatsuits. How to start a clothing brand. First of all, make sure a clothing brand is for you. Like a clothing brand, you have to put a lot of creativity into it. You gotta make sure it's for you. Don't just sell clothes just to sell clothes. It's gonna look unprofessional. It's just gonna look like you're just selling clothes just to sell it. Make your clothing brand have a brand. Make it have a a theme. Not like, oh my god, this is my clothing brand has a girly theme. Like, not like, make sure I have a theme, like a purpose. Like for example, Fashion Nova. When I think of Fashion Nova, I'd be like, oh, that's what all the IG models wear. You know, this is how if you want to look like a baddie, wear Fashion Nova, because all the IG models wear it. You know, people think they wearing Fashion Nova, they're gonna get the body and the clothing. Like, no, like, you're just gonna get the clothing. You won't look like the IG model. But that's what I think of when I hear Fashion Nova. When I think of rainbows, I think of cheap clothing. Make sure clothing is for you, and make sure you take test samples. Always take samples with anything. Don't just find a vendor and be like, yeah, I'm just ordering a whole bunch of these. No. Don't do that, girls. Don't do it. You gotta test it. Make sure if you're buying clothing and you want to start a clothing line, make sure you test the brand. Like, get the product, see how well it washes, see how well it dries. With business, like, oh yeah, I have all of this, I know all of this. No, you just can't. You just, like, people think being a business owner, okay, just give me a list of everything I need to know and everything I need to do and I'm good. No, honestly, business is a learning experience. You learn new things every day. I'm still learning new things every day with my business and in the business world and stuff. Unless you go to school for business, but honestly, I don't think you need school for business. For me, no. I feel like I learned so much on my own that a professor would have taught me. I'm just being honest. Like, it's a learning experience. Make sure you do your own research. If you're not continually researching and learning, then how you expect for your business to be good? Like, influencers who wear clothing brands for people, they have a lot of free time. So, like, most online clothing brands are closing down, which that's their choice, you know, let them do what they want to do. But honestly, this is your time to reach out to those influencers and be like, hey, do you want to, you know, model for my brand or whatever? So I'm going to tell you guys how to get famous influencers to model for your brand, okay? Now, these don't have to be like big famous people like, I don't know, Michelle Obama. Why I say Michelle Obama? Like, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. I'm not saying like those famous people, but like, you know, when you go on your Instagram page, the girls that just most talk about, you know, the famous IG models that just most talk about whatever. So first thing you want to do is make sure your business is good. You can't go to somebody and be like, you want to model for my brand, my website is closed right now, and the product won't come into 2 more weeks. I can send it to you in 2 more weeks. No, you're coming unprepared. Like, you want to come to a job interview like, hey, I forgot my resume, I don't got my uniform on, I don't got any of that, but I'm here. You don't want to come to a job like that, so you don't want to come to somebody else like that. Like, think of it like in reality. Make sure you have your business right. Like, make sure your website is good, because they're going to take a look at your website. Most influencers, well, I don't know, but yeah, if a good influencer, they won't just like, oh, she's offering me money to model her brand, let me just do it because she's offering me money. I mean, Some, I don't know, but I know the good influencers, they don't just look at the money. I mean, of course they do, but the good influencers, they look at the product that they're wearing. They're wearing this product, you know, they're wearing it, advertising it or whatever. They want to know, like, hey, what am I advertising in? What am I advertising? Because they are putting this product out to their audience. So if they're advertising something bad or something that's not it, they're gonna lose people on their end. They're gonna lose their audience too. So they're gonna be like, you know, check out your website, you know, check out everything or whatsoever. You know, they're gonna ask about the sizing if you have clothing or whatever. So make sure that your website is good, your product is good, everything is just professional and ready, okay? Make sure there's no extra processing business time. If it is, make sure that you do that ahead before you contact people. So yeah, they're gonna look at your website. Like, I'll be contacting Instagram models. They, before they even say yes, they be like, oh, I took a look at your website. Oh, I love this sweatsuit. Oh, I love this one. Your brand is really cute. It looks very, very good. So they actually go to your website and check out the brand, you know. They don't just like, oh, okay, so what you want to send me or whatever. The good influencers don't do that. So what I used to do is I used to if you just want like you know, IG models that just, you know, do promos or whatever, I usually go on those spam pages. I think one is called Savage Barbie, or I forgot. It's so much spam pages, but basically like a spam page where they share all the girls that's popping, you know, take popping pictures. They put them on a spam page and, you know, tag their username. So I usually go there and, you know, check them out. And then what I look for is I look in their bio to see if they do promos. Cause one thing, a person almost had me. She said, basically I contacted her and she was just giving me any price, like, oh, I charge $50. Then she was like, oh no, I charge $80. So she wasn't a promoter. She was just a girl that take good pictures. So if you contacting somebody, make sure they actually do promos. Make sure people actually send them, you know, products for them to promote. And also, way you can do that is look at their pictures and they be like, oh, this dress is from blah blah blah, blah blah blah. So that's a good way to look at it, because some girls who just look good and you think they're IG model, which they really aren't, and they would just charge you anything. Cause like, oh, this girl want me to wear this. Like, I don't even model for people for real, and you know, they would take advantage. It's one way. So I went on that, and also like reaching out to famous influencers, like let's say for example, who do it? Jada, you know, Jada, little baby girlfriend, the Kyle sister, India Royale. Who's another beautiful lady that's popping on Instagram? Dream Doll, you know, those type of influencers. You see, I think like three of those women, they actually model for Jisoo, which is my favorite entrepreneur. I look up to him so much. So yeah, they model for him. But yeah, if you want to contact them, they usually have an email in their Instagram bio, or they have it on the email tab on their Instagram page. Make sure they're correct email, because you know, it's people out here who be having fake emails, or their email might have got hacked, and you know, somebody has their emails. Make sure you come to them very politely, like very respectfully. Here's what not to say. Hi, I really look up to you. I want you to model for my brand. How much do you charge? No, do not say that. Good morning. I'm contacting you in regards of the Real Kyle Sister promotion service. My brand is da 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 da. We do da 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 da. And you know, I would really love to work with the Real Kyle Sister. Da 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 da. You know, talk more about your brand, but keep it short. And then be like, please send her rates. For more information about my brand, here's my website. You can also send them a photo, you know, don't send them a whole bunch of photos. Send them like a photo of like a collage, a photo with like with all your products on it and whatsoever. You're gonna be talking to these people's manager, not them directly. Always talk like you want a service from them. Not just, don't talk to them personally. That's what I'm saying. Just talk to them on a more professional matter. Contact you back, they don't contact you back, whatever. But mostly when they do contact you back, They be like, hi, here is the Real Kai sister rates. She charged da-da-da-da for a story promo of her wearing a product. So they will give you rates. They will give you some of them may give you 2 different type of rates. So the first section of rates will be the promotion rates. If you want to like, it's like a regular promo. So if you want to promote your brand on their Instagram page, like for them to post your business ad on their Instagram story or whatever, that's the first section of rates. The second section of rates is probably more expensive, where they wear your product. They wear your product and they put it in Instagram posts or Instagram stories, or some of them actually, you know, have a little deal. They like Instagram story and Instagram page promo is $500, $600, you know, whatsoever. And also, who also do, oh yeah, I forgot, Slay by Ella, she also do promos too. So if you want to reach those type of people, do keep in mind that they have a higher rate. So if your company cannot afford it, make sure, if your company cannot afford it and you really want this person to wear your product, I would not say give your last dime to these influencers, because honestly, having influencers help, but you can honestly use that. If you can't afford it, don't contact them. Go for, you know, somebody that has less followers, you know, somebody has less followers and stuff. Don't do it, because honestly, sometimes it may not work. Like sometimes they may wear the product, whatever, you can get, you know, traffic or whatever, but sometimes it don't always convert into sales. It depends how the outfit is, or depends how unique the product is and stuff like that. But do not spend your last money to pay these influencers. Only do it if you have the money to spare. I would not say that, guys. All right. So yeah, they usually have a turnaround time, but okay, the photo will be done within a week. And also make sure you pay with PayPal. There was an influencer who wanted me to pay first with Cash App and whatever. So there's gonna be influencers, even you might be surprised, your fave that might be on Love and Hip Hop or whatever, you contact her, she'll be like, yeah, Cash App me the money first. So basically she wants you to Cash App her the payment before you even send the product out. So it's not like she's like, oh yeah, when I get the product you can Cash App me. Like, no, they just want the money up front. Also, influencers doesn't always equal sales. So you have to be patient. You have to be patient with anything. Many people is so ready to like lower their prices so they can get customers. I mean, you can do that, but honestly, it's like lowering your worth. Like, you really want to lower your worth just for people to buy. They're not buying because your product is good. They just buying like, oh, this is cheap, I don't have to get it from here, I can get it from there, you know. So they just going to you for the cheaper route, which you don't want to be known as. You want to be known as, wow, her product is good, like when I get paid I'ma spend my money on it. Like, you have to know, if you're not letting people know the worth for your products, then people are just gonna be like, no, that's too expensive, I'm not getting that. You're not showing a worth for your products. You gotta advertise, your product has to be professional, it has to be popping. Like, you gotta show the worth of your product, otherwise nobody will know. Don't just be like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Like, just don't give up on yourself. Like, be productive. Like, people just laying down on Instagram, looking into drama, looking into all of this stuff, and it's just like, is it really worth it? Like, you're not getting no money in your pocket by just doing nothing, by just relaxing. And what you're gonna relax until this whole virus thing is over. Like, what if this isn't over to next year? Like, God forbid, but shoot, I'm just being real. And also, everybody on the internet, everybody, mama on the internet, I bet your grandma on her Android tablet just scrolling through Instagram. Everybody's on the internet. So if you're a music artist, if you're a fashion designer, and you're like, oh my god, nobody pays attention to my brand, I don't know what to do, like every time I post somebody like, girl, this is your time to go on Instagram, get those promos in. I just did free promos on my Instagram page yesterday. I might do some today, I'm not sure, but get those promos in. Stop posting on your Instagram page. Stop posting on Facebook, Twitter. You better make a Twitter account, okay? Make a Twitter account. I just made a Twitter. Every social media account. Somebody don't show love on your Instagram with your business. Some people might show more love on Twitter or on Facebook. So every social media platform counts. So make sure you're posting, you're promoting on Instagram. Just promote. Shopify did email me, and they have special offers for business owners. So they actually are giving out loans. So if you have a business with Shopify, they do have loans called Shopify Capital, and basically they give out loans like $500 loan. They give you $500 to your bank account, and then you pay the $500 back by the percentage of sales that you get every day. $300 that whole day for your business, they take 10% out of that $300, and they put it towards what you owe them for the loan. So yeah, that's what they do, guys. They do have those options, and I think they actually are increasing it. So they actually are pushing you entrepreneurs on Shopify to make more money, because they know like the virus, this whole crazy stuff is out, and they know that like dang, their money is probably slowing down. Sales is not like how it used to be, because nobody probably want to order online. So they are increasing these Shopify loans for you guys. And they also have something called gift cards. I didn't really look at it too closely, but yeah, they did email me. And Shopify has a, I think, 30-day free trial. So if you want to, like, as I said, test out making a website, I will be making a dedicated video on how to make a website. Make a Shopify account. They have a 30-day free trial. Everything is free. You can just set up your website. Just get the gist of Shopify. You know what they're doing or whatever. But now they extended the free trial to 90 days. So they really want you guys, 90 days. You're gonna have a website for 90 days. You don't gotta pay them a month. You don't pay, and it's $30 a month you pay Shopify. You don't gotta pay them no fees, anything. You can be getting your money in, not owing Shopify, any monthly fees or whatever. So I think that is pretty good, especially for you guys who haven't started on websites. Take time to look at like websites that talk about business, like learn how to get an LLC, learn how to do all these different stuff. Like take time for researching, basically. Like don't just be on Instagram. Don't give Instagram all your time and energy and put money in their pocket, okay? Take this time to research, guys, and I really hope you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and don't let no corona take your rona.